The 21st of June, I came to this Colorado Trail from Highway 9, this Breckenridge. We going cross this way. I never been here before, so it is interesting to see how I can do this. So we are getting to the this trail, and you see lots of this white colored frogs blooming, and yeah, this is kind of interesting to see in this time. I think June time they bloom profusely here and there, and it's very beautiful. And this is probably one of the most sought after wildflowers, I would suggest. Okay, of course, this I like to make sure this is Colorado Trail, and here it is, Colorado Trail signs there. So whenever you're walking, the trail is like a minute, like a narrow trail that wow, is this the main Colorado Trail? Yeah, it is. And people walk here when you decide to do a whole through Colorado Trail. So this is a Breckenridge area, and you go on set, you go very high hills, I would say, and zigzag trail to the get the elevation very quickly, and so that's kind of another indicator that this is a Colorado Trail. And you go very zigzag trails, and they come up with this beautiful, quaint, like a pond or lake, and the water is very clear, and they're just coming down from the mountain or something. Very nice. Dandelions, of course, blooming profusely at this time in June, which is a little bit the spring comes a little bit later in the mountain. This is Corydalis, also common here. Another name is mountain smoke. So you look at this peak mountains there, and this is a zigzag trails going up, and very steep. One side is very steep inclines, and so this is probably around the peak of the Colorado Trail here, going east from Breckenridge. So it is like you see the town of Breckenridge, and this is probably northern part of Breckenridge. I think a ski resort is somewhere around there, and this is Copper Mountain ski resort. If you go across that mountain there, and yeah, it's like a steep trail here. I climbed, but it is kind of it's so if you come up to this hill, there's a single mountains there. You can see this is toward the east from the peak mountain, and kind of a striking view there. You can see the this pine tree growing here. This is purple fringe, and the ground cell, Rocky Mountain ground cell behind it. And this is the, maybe half open. I couldn't tell what that is. Penstemon, this is a ground huggings, small growth penstemon, but very pretty, very cute penstemons. Rocky Mountain ground cell. So this is the meadow, and the ground cell is blooming. And this is again the hillside, looking out to the Breckenridge area. This is Arnica, blooming very, very nicely. I realized that those wildflowers are scattered, not everywhere, but in a certain area more. I think the seed spread, one plant to something and gradually increases from that particular area, I think. So I don't see anywhere else the Arnica, but here some colonies. The ground cell is very, very hard to identify. I would say there's a lot of different kinds, but I think the most common one is this particular one there. This is a false hellebore, and it's kind of interesting. The leaves are huge, big, and the stalks, and so without flower. It's kind of nice to see this. I think it's something like an elkweed, for example. It's kind of similar to this. And this is still the early for the season for wildflowers. So most of them are still not flowering, and not so many colors. This is a lodgepole pine, devastated by the fire maybe or something, and cut down. I would say the burned one is cut down. I think that's what's happening, because there's a lot of fallen the tree trunks laying down, and it was cut by the saw. And this is lodgepole pine forest here, and I know this is a very, very active, and I think the first evergreen tree come up after fire or something, and kind of those seeds are fire resistant. That's come up very big, commonly in the Rocky Mountain region, and I think this is the most common pine tree in the Rocky Mountain region here. And it's going to be impressive to see this many pine tree growing like that. Yeah, this is the Coral Trail